Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ian. I am doing what I promised. I am doing a little collection check-in, kind of see where we are at the, week 2 of 10.07. 10.1 just got announced, so maybe a quarter of the way through the expansion. As last expansion ended at the 0.3, and I believe BFA also ended at the 0.3, so if we're almost at the 0.1, we're approaching 1/3 completion of Dragonflight, which is crazy to think time dragonflies. But yeah, so let's see where we're at. I collect basically everything, so we'll go through where I'm at with basically everything. I am a bit of a completionist. So just right off the bat, checking in here, we are almost at 35,000 achievement points, which would be awesome to hit that in the next couple weeks before 10.1. I guess we'll say all my goals before 10.1. So 3,500 is a goal. I think a month is enough time. As you can see, I'm approaching the red line here. The end is near. It's getting to the point where these last, 10%, 15% of achievements are incredibly tedious or difficult. As with everything, the questionable Pareto principle. 20% of the tasks take 80% of the effort, so this last little bit's going to be challenging, but you can see there's definitely some room here in the PvP section. I'm probably missing a fair amount of easy ones, considering I'm only a little over halfway. As with the pet battles, probably some easy, but obviously a little more tedious ones here. But I'm still just a hair over halfway, so it should be easy to find some there. Collections, I believe most of my collection achievements remaining are just like, toys, mounts. I believe it's just stuff like this, like just set. I don't know if anyone's checked the appearance achievements recently, but they added a whole bunch, maybe 2 years ago, 3 years, maybe in BFA, I believe, with basically every single tier there is now an achievement for collecting that transmog set. Obviously all the way back to Blackwing Lair, class set from Blackwing Lair, and then all the way up to collecting an armor set from Primal Storms. So basically every tier of content, or every item level plateau, every item level tier, I guess I'm going to say tier a bunch, but every item level tier has an achievement. So it is a class armor set, so if you have head and shoulders on your warrior and you have boots and cape on your druid, that's not really going to work. You have to get it all on one character, all in one equipable set here, so you can look at where you're at here in the sets. You obviously want it to be complete, and it'll turn yellow. If it's in progress, it'll be this green. I don't think I have an add-on that changes this, so I'm assuming this is default. I don't honestly have that many add-ons, so I'm assuming this is all default. Gray means I don't have any progress towards it. So as you can see, I still have some good achievements here to get, finishing out these sets here. I believe each of them will come with an achievement. So there's that. What else is easy on the achievement side? Maybe some exploration ones. Those are usually fairly easy. Reputation is usually fairly easy. It's just tedious. Again, it's just kind of a grind, getting exalted. And professions. I have neglected professions these last couple expansions because up until recently they were pointless, but even now you could argue they're still pointless because there's work orders, so you don't really ever have to do your own professions. So I could probably get a good handful there, and that'll be all the achievements. Achievements are probably my favorite, maybe tied with mounts. Mounts and achievements are kind of my magnum opus. But I also do collect pets, transmog. I've recently, maybe not recently, but maybe 5 years ago, I've become a bit of a completionist with recipes. So that's kind of fun to collect all the recipes. Again, I just mentioned how crafting is pointless, but I do like collecting the recipes. Oh yeah, and toys. So toys, we are at 740 out of 820. Again, kind of at that 80-90% level. So these last ones are the more tedious rare drop ones, or rare drop off a rare, or just doing a whole bunch of bullshit and it's annoying and I haven't done it yet. So like I know I have a fair few that I might try this week, doing the Dark Moon Fair gold. I have all the Dark Moon Fair silver courses. I don't believe I have any of the gold ones, so that's a good bit there. And then also pets. I believe I had maybe it's just the achievement to track the unique pets. Yeah, so is that the same? Yeah, so pretty close. I don't have very many duplicates. So I'm getting close on the pets again. Kind of that last little stretch where it's more difficult, more tedious, more involved. So this is something I would like to do as well. There are a bunch in Shadowlands, Dragonflight. I have not done really any pet battles yet. I started doing the Shadowlands ones at the end of the expansion, so I kind of caught up with Shadowlands pets, but Dragonflight pets I haven't really touched yet. Obviously a lot of room there, and I feel like if I do another check-in right at 10.1, a lot of these will be... This will definitely be higher. This will definitely be way higher. I don't know about the toys and achievements, but this I think will definitely be way higher in 5-6 weeks. And then lastly, we got the mounts. This is kind of what all my friends know me as, a obsessive mount collector, and I'll take that compliment. So I find the mounts very fun. I find the challenge of getting them pretty fun. Honestly find the grind kind of fun, just kill a rare, has a chance to drop them out, and then when it does, it feels good. So got a good bit of those. Again, a lot of these are Dragonflight. It's not super easy to see all this stuff, so that's why I also pulled up 2 websites. Let me pull these up here for you 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't realize I didn't have all my shit set up on this new computer. But, so this is one of my favorite sites to look at. It's called Data for Azeroth. I've mentioned it in other videos before, but this is a good way to kind of see where you're at. See where you rank, if you care about rankings, and then see where you can improve. So you click on any of these, and then we want to, I don't know why it's not filtered. Yeah, not collected. So you'll see, what? Sorry. I want to get rid of unobtainable. Get rid of missing from the API. Sorry. Again, new computer. I guess it didn't save my cookies. My cookies didn't get saved from my new computer. And then we want to sort it by rarity. So yeah, so this is how I look at it. Okay, so top right will be the easiest because it has the most people who have it. And this is just a Paragon box. Okay, again, the ones I have left are tedious and a bit of a grind. And then you kind of go down 23%, 19%, 12%, 11%. So it gets progressively rarer, obviously, towards the bottom right. Some of these, there's no way to filter it out at the moment for stuff like the trading post, because it's in the game, but it's not obtainable yet because the trading post has only been out for a couple cycles. So obviously some of this stuff is impossible, but then you go to like 1% here. So this is that mount. You combine the 50 goos here on the Forbidden Reach and you get a snail. So this is super rare because not many people have done the grind for 50 goos. So this would probably not be one that I target if I'm trying to, increase my score quickly. This is more of a passive one. And stuff like this, a trading card mount. How do you get that? Well, you buy the trading card, or you cross your fingers and hope that it's a Twitch drop one day soon. So stuff like that. I heard these ones are actually fairly easy now, the Path of Ascension, because it scales off your current health or gear or level or all of it. So now you can just like go in one shot Path of Ascension because you're level 70. So that's something I plan to do. Nalic, they buffed the drop rate a lot, so that's something I'm still farming. Stuff like, sorry if this is boring, but I find it interesting. Night Fate Covenant, putting the seeds and shit, so that's going to be a real pain in the ass. Some of these are, renown level, max level renown, which I don't have yet. Some of these are vicious saddles, which again, a grind of PvP. So that's that. Again, you can do this for everything. You can do it for pets, titles. Obviously, I don't need to, you guys can read, I don't need to tell you, but the only thing is toys, because toys, for whatever reason, toys can't be tracked by any website because toys are not something with the API. Toys aren't tracked. Blizzard has not made that available for people. I don't know why. So the only way to track toys is your in-game toy journal. So that's kind of annoying. But yeah, pretty much everything. And then this website also has these other little for fun stuff. Let me go to the main page here. Yeah, these don't count toward your score. So stuff like feats of strength you can look at. They don't count toward your Data for Azeroth's overall score. Feats of strength, number of alts, and max level alts. Achievements that are no longer available but not feats of strength. Total number of pets, total honor level, total HKs. So these ones are just like, for me they're interesting to track, but they don't count towards this score, and again, the score is totally arbitrary. It's just what this website came up with. And then the other website is Simple Armory. Again, it's kind of like your current achievement tab, as you can see, has this same setup as your achievement tab of what you're missing, and you can look at achievements, but I use it a lot for mounts and pets because it organizes it in this very easy to visualize kind of grid, and it tells you obviously a blank one is one you're missing, and it tells you what the category is, so you don't have to click. You can kind of at a glance just kind of see, oh, well, I'm missing one achievement mount, I'm missing one rare spawn mount, I'm missing all the renown mounts. Stuff like that. Kyrian, I'm still missing those two Kyrian Path of Ascension mounts. I'm still missing 3 rare spawns from Shadowlands. Still missing the Nat Pagal Water Strider. I'm still missing Nalic. I'm missing a bunch of vicious saddles. A bunch of honor. Obviously the gladiator mount. I don't think I'm bad at PvP, but I'm certainly not a gladiator. Trading post. So yeah. So this is a good way to just kind of at a glance visualize it, and I guess I forgot to mention on any of these websites you can just click and it'll open it into a new tab. And it, you just go to the comments, what do I do, blah blah blah. Same with Simple Armory. Vendor mount, click, oh, it's this vendor mount, blah blah blah. Go to the comments, what do I do, blah blah blah. And it's a new tab, so you don't have to hit back, you don't have to lose your place, you don't have to worry about any of that. It's a new tab, you just look at it, close it. Bada bing, bada boom. Same thing with companions and pets, they have it separated, so I believe, what is this one? Yeah, so companions are the ones that are drops. So these are all the drop mounts, or drop pets, excuse me, that I'm missing. So obviously, as you can see, quite a bit, especially from Dragonflight and Shadowlands, a shit ton of perform synthesis. So that's, again, speaking of tedious grinds, I get to tediously grind the, what is that currency that I ground a shit ton of already? It is Come on. Why isn't it here? Yes, Genesis motes. So I'll need a shit ton. If this one pet is 300, and I'm missing, we'll call it 15, so I need 5,000 Genesis motes, so that's annoying. And then battle pets are the ones from, like, out in the wild that you catch with your little, you throw your cage. So like I mentioned earlier in the video, I have not even touched Dragonflight battle pets yet. I have a single pet. I have one. So I still gotta go catch a couple, put them in my cage. And it's even cool, this website specifically, it even has the, at a glance, you can see the rarity. If it's a green or blue or a white. So that's pretty cool. Oh, even gray. So yeah, so you can even see the rarity at a glance. So that's super helpful for me. I'm a visual person, so I really, really love this setup of kind of just blank boxes and filled boxes. For me, it's a little easier to read than these ones where it's kind of just a whole bunch of names on the website. But they're both pretty fun and interesting websites to use. Also, if you click down here, it shows you your progress over time. So, I had 897, 899. So this, on March 13th, the 14th, I gained 2 mounts. And then I gained a mount. And then, I gained some mounts over time. So that's kind of cool to look at if you want to if you're a data person, if you're a visual guy, graphs are cool. So this is what I use, and that's what I will be using when I pick what I need to go for and how to improve my scores over the next couple of weeks here. Again, I will check in again. Oh, I just said again twice. Again, I will check in once 10.1 is about to come out, or right when it comes out, before I collect anything, and do another little kind of where I'm at, a little inventory, a little progress check. So I got a lot to think about, a lot to do, but this is what I find fun in the game. I still enjoy PvP, Mythic Plus, raiding here and there, that kind of stuff, but whenever someone's like, oh, there's nothing to do in WoW, I already got Keystone Master, or I already killed the whole raid, or I already got, 1800 in PvP, it's like, I need to find a new game, there's nothing to do, I need to unsub. It's like, bro, there's a shit ton to do in this game. It's never ending. It's never ending. I've played probably a cumulative of maybe not quite Asmongold levels, but I probably have at least 1,000 days. I mean, we can check here on my mage at least. How do I switch my camera back to? There we go. Backslash played on just my mage. Okay, maybe 1,000 days on my whole account, but my mage alone has 313 days. And if you can see, I am still, I only have 57% of the title. I only have a third of the appearances. I only have a little over half the recipes, a little half the quests done. There's a shit ton to do. I've played 300 days and I am still only halfway on some of these or less. Like, it's crazy that people think there's nothing to do. Now, obviously, if you don't find collecting and grinding and that kind of stuff fun, obviously don't do it. It's a game. It is meant to be fun. But for me, as someone who finds this fun, when someone says there's nothing to do, it's kind of, a head scratch moment, because it's like there's at least 9 different categories of collections you could be doing, or you can be leveling your professions, or you can be farming gold, or you can be doing pet battles, or you can be all sorts of stuff, leveling alts, so you can be who knows what, RPing. You can go on Moonguard if you want, or you can go on, I think, Wormworsted Cord and all those ones. I think EU's a little more RP friendly, but you can go RP. You can, there are all sorts of stuff to do in this game. It's not just Mythic Plus PvP and raids. So that's what I'll be doing in these next couple weeks. Obviously, I will still try to be getting some vaults to open, because at the end of the day, the game is also a RPG, so you do want your character to get stronger, and you do want your gear to improve, and you do want to get upgrades as time goes on. So that is also something I find fun and interesting. So I will still be doing that, even if they're little baby vaults, because I also still need some valor on this guy. I also still need valor on a lot of people, because I have a lot of good gear. It's just not max level. So yeah, I got my plate full for the next 5-6 weeks until the patch comes out. And if you guys enjoy this kind of stuff, I can do more frequent, or I can bring you along. I'm not opposed to streaming, but I'm not necessarily going to start streaming unless people want me to, because one, I'm a little shy, I'm a little quiet. A lot of times I do just play like silently, which is maybe awkward for some people to imagine. I don't play with game sounds because they get repetitive. And sometimes I just don't watch anything or listen to anything. Sometimes I'm literally just like going about my business just quietly. I don't know. And that would not be entertaining at all. But then even when I'm not doing it quietly, I like to listen to music or listen to a podcast or something. And obviously you can't stream that because the country's copyright system thinks I'm profiting off of a musical song, which we all know is a bunch of bullshit. If I want to listen to the radio on my stream, there is no way in hell that I'm profiting off of it. If anything, it's free publicity to the artists. But capitalism is a plague on this planet, and it needs to die. So that's my one sentence political soapbox. And yeah, like I said, until then, maybe I'll stream one day if I get some interest in it. But again, I don't. Obviously, this kind of content would cater more to streaming, because I could, be grinding and answering questions, or maybe people want to see how I grind as opposed to just. Because I also don't want to make a video of it's like, ooh, this week I got 3 mounts, and it's just like, I killed a rare jump cut, I killed a rare jump cut, I killed a rare jump cut. Like, that's not really content either. That's not really enjoyable either. Everyone knows what it looks like when. Here, this is what it looks like when you kill a rare. I'll RP a little bit. Can you not? Is that not an emote? Or here, we'll just do this. There, that's what it looks like when you kill a rare. You hit it with some spells, and then he goes like this. Man, riveting content. And then I go up and I right click on him. So it's a pretty novel experience to kill a rare, but not quite entertaining, I would say. But again, if people want that, I'm here to please. I'm a people pleaser. So yeah, my next 6 weeks are packed full with goals, and hopefully I will achieve some of them. And see you guys in the vault video coming up tomorrow. And yeah, best of luck. Questions, feel free to ask. And see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.